Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। with Vaheguru Ji's Kirpa, let's continue from where we left yesterday. ਜਿੱਥੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਛੱਡਿਆ ਸੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਜੀ। ਇੱਕ ਆਵੇ ਇੱਕ ਜਾਹੇ ਉੱਠ ਰਖੀਏ ਨਾਮ ਸਲਾਰ। The context of this Shabad is basically this Shabad was written by Guru Nanak Dev Ji when he came back from the Udasi. At that point of time, parents were still not able to fully understand who Guru Nanak Dev Ji were, right? So, just like any worldly mother, her or his parents were like, okay, now you should take a rest. Why don't you speak with anybody much? Why don't you talk? Because Guru Nanak Dev Ji was mostly in the Bhakti, right? He was one with Vaheguru, right? So he was in Anand, in the bliss. But he was a word used, and it's a very particular word in Punjabi, Hindi. It's called Udasi. Udasi de vich ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ। Udasi literally means sadness, but sadness from the world, basically disconnected from the world. He used to be disconnected with the world. And the parents were, oh, you should enjoy your life, you should eat, they had a lot of money, so you should eat, you should do this, you should do that, all the worldly stuff. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, Ik aave, ik jahe, उठ रखिए नाव सलार. We have to read the full pankti to make a sense. एक उपाय मंगते एक ना वड्डे दरबार अगे गया जानिए विन नावे बेकार. So if you will see here, Maharaj is saying that people have forgotten about the death. And they are only and only focused about their present. They are living in hopes and desires and dreams, and they're trying to enjoy. They think this is what everything is, and this is just like us. ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਸਣ ਡਿਆ ਆਹੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ। ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸੇਜ਼ ਇੱਕ ਆਵੇ ਇੱਕ ਜਾਹੇ ਉੱਠ ਰੱਖੀਏ ਨਾਸਲਾ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਆਇਆ ਉਹਨੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਵੈ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ। Whosoever has come to this world has to depart one day. Maybe he's keeping his name as Sardar. Sardar, what does that mean? Salar, as in Sardar, as in the leader. Maybe he's the leader of a group. Maybe he is an emperor. But whosoever it is, they have to leave this world. Maharaj says, Ik upaye mangte, ikna vadde darbar. Some are, Maharaj says, some beg, right? Based on their karams from their last birth. They do begging and all. But some are kings and they have their own courts and all, right? Where the people come to them. ਇੱਕ ਮੰਗਤੇ ਹੈ ਕਈ ਬੰਦੇ ਮੰਗਤੇ ਨੇ ਕਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਲਾਏ ਆਪੋ ਆਪਣੇ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਗਿਆ ਜਾਣੀਏ ਵਿਨ ਨਾ ਵੈ ਵੇਕਾਰ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ but everybody has to leave. Everybody whosoever came here, and if they have not recognized the purpose of their life, why they came, and if they didn't had, this is a game. Feel lucky. Don't be ego. Don't have an ego. Don't feel like, oh, I know everything. Feel fortunate. Maharaj di kirpa. Feel blessed that we know the game. Why we came to this earth. Why we came to this world. Maharaj says, Pai parapat manuk dihuriya Gobind milan ki eh teri bariya. And we got this physical body so that we can meet Vaheguru. Because the blessed is this physical body. Doesn't matter who you are, from what ethnic origin you have, what religion you, which family you belong to, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the religions are all man-made. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji called a Sikh, and the Sikh was called to a mind. Man nu kya si Sikh. And what is the literal meaning of a Sikh? Sikh is a student who learns, right? The problem is that we get attracted and we get, so much into the rituals and all that stuff. A lot of people are celebrating Raksha Bandhan, mostly people with the Indian origin, right? In every religion, in Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Jains, everybody, right? This is a ritual. What exactly Raksha Bandhan is? When a girl ties a thread knot on her brother, on her brother's arm, right? It is like, okay, you are going to take care of me for the life. How is that possible? Somebody is living in America, somebody is living in India, somewhere else, thousands and thousands of miles away. How is brother going to take care of the sister? You know, these are the ritualistic stuff. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he said everybody is same. Girls can take care of themselves. They don't need a help from the boys, right? Everybody is equal. That's why this ritual has no meaning if we are following the spiritual path. Because we know who can provide us the support? Only Vaiguruji can support. Only God can support us. If we have a Naam, we will be in a Nant. So that's what Guru Nanak Dev Ji is also telling, that doesn't matter what you are doing, what is your name. Maybe you are an emperor, maybe you are a president, prime minister, king in this world. If you don't have a Naam, then everything is bekar, useless. Agge gaya jani, when you'll go to the next life, right? After life, next court, right? Next June, then you will realize that. ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਧਰਮਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਚ ਜਾਓਗੇ, when you'll go in the court of Dharamraj, where he's going to ask for our lekha, as in our account, what did we do, what we didn't do, then we will realize everything which we did on this earth is bekar. Agge kya janiye, win nave bekar. Without naam, everything is bekar. So that's why now, with this understanding in our mind, we need to understand how much naam is important. And it is there in everybody. ਐਦਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਏਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਮਿਲਣੀ ਹੈ, ਨਾਮ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ। ਨੌ ਨਿਧ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਕਾ ਨਾਮ, ਦੇਹੀ ਮੇ ਇਸਕਾ ਬਿਸ਼ਰਾਮ। The naam is in everybody. It is in our body, in our subtle body, right? Maharaj didn't mention here that it is in a Hindu's body, it is in a Christian's body, it is in a Muslim's body. No, it is in everybody, not only Sikhs. It is just you have to meditate, and with the kirpa, with the blessing, it will be revealed to you. The revelation will happen. Some people are hearing the sound from their childhood in their ears. It's some people hear cricket sound or something, because the surd and focus is still a little bit lower, right? When they'll go higher and higher, the sound changes, the anhad shabad changes, right? But it is there in everybody. Some people, go to doctor. They think that they have some kind of a disease, tinnitus. It's filled. If you go there and doctor will say, oh, you're hearing something in your ears, you might have a tinnitus. Let's do your test. And they spend so many hundreds or thousands of dollars to do the testing, because those sound testings are very expensive. Even let's say if it is a free, you have insurance and everything, if it is free, you're just wasting your time. I'm not saying all tinnitus is the sound of Vaheguru. Yes, there are some genuine diseases also, sound-based, ear-based diseases. I'm not a doctor, I can't comment on that. But how come all the meditators start getting tinnitus? But if the gyan is not there, if the wisdom is not there, then everything in our life is like, okay, you know, just do fun, worldly fun, entertainment, and all that stuff. That's why people think, oh, we came here to have fun, but they don't understand what the real fun is. Naam has so much fun when you read at that state where you experience the Naam and your mind is in peace. You know, when the all that traffic is not there. I mean, let's say you're driving a car, na? ਤੁਸੀਂ car ਚਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਪਏ ਹੋ, and there is no traffic on a freeway. The beautiful freeway with very good scenes, sceneries around you. You will love the drive. But on the same freeway, if there is so much traffic that you're not able to drive, even the scenery surrounding around will be useless. It's the same thing. Our mind has a lot of traffic, has a lot of thoughts. And because of these thoughts, because we don't have a gyan, we don't have a wisdom, and we tell the same thing to our kids also. Enjoy your life, do this, do that. We put undue pressure on them also. You know, do this, do that. How will you do? And balance has to be there in the life. ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਵਾਂਗੇ, obviously kids are kids, right? They will not understand overnight. It takes time. They are in that age where the mind is not fully, because there are very few kids, what I have seen in my life, who will actually understand fully because of their previous kamai, their previous bhakti in the old births. And now mostly most of the kids, because of their age, they will have fun, right? But what we do, we force everything on them. We force Sikhi also on them. We try to make them ritualistic and all, right? Then obviously, and then they start rebelling, they start hating everything. Give them the gyan, give them the knowledge. Because what that Maharaj says? Maharaj says, Hasandaya, Khilandaya, Penandaya, Viche Hove Mukat. While having fun, you can be Mukat. Do your worldly duties, let kids play. That's what they are supposed to do, right? But teach them every time they are playing also. Wah, Guru Sas Gra Simran. Just make it that it becomes part of their system. They are eating, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. Otherwise, Maharaj says, what will happen to us? Agge gaya janiye, win naam bekar. Without the naam, everything is gonna be useless. Everything is gonna be useless. So that's why do everything, but with the naam. By remembering Vaheguru. That's exactly Simran is. Remember Vaheguru all the time, right? And if we are just doing mechanically also just Vaheguru, 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 and our mind is something else, that also doesn't work. You have to listen to your voice. Obviously, when you're doing other work, your focus will be 50-50, 50% on the work and 50% on the Simran. And that's fine. But that makes your mind in peace, in Sahaj, that when you will sit, your Surt will directly connect with Vaheguru. ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਪਿਓ, ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਸਿਮਰਨ, ਕੰਮ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ, ਸਰੀਰ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਲਣਾ, work is also important, worldly work, because how will you earn, right? You have to do honest living also, right? So balance. Maharaj says, karam taram tum chopad sadhu. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ balance your karam and balance your taram. Taram, what is taram? I'm not talking about religion here. Bhakti, the spiritual path. Balance. 8 hours of work, 8 hours of meditation. Because when you will reach at a state where your mind is always in peace, you will help others also. Your lifestyle will become Sattoguni. What is Sattogun? Compassion, helping others, serving others. That will become your duty. Without Naam, if you will be doing those things, you will get into ego. Oh, I donate to people. Oh, I have given this thing to people. I help them. That becomes I as an ego. But when you will have a Naam with you, you will automatically, it becomes part of your nature. You will have to help, you will have to serve, you will have to contribute to the society. It will become part of you, right? That's why the balance has to be there. पै तेरे डर अगला खप खप चीजे दे. Just before the call, I was reading this, right? And pੈ tere dar agla khap khap cheeze de. When we have this, if somebody has not japt the naam, ਪਹਿਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੇ ਨਾਮ ਜਪੇਗਾ ਹੀ ਉਹ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਤੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਟੋਮੈਟਿਕਲੀ ਡਰ ਆਉਂਦਾ for with the love. So if you love someone, right, you're also scared of that person because you don't want to lose them in this physical world. And ਦ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟਮਾਨ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਉਹਦਾ ਡਰ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਈ ਐਸੀ ਗਲਤੀ ਨਾ ਕਰ ਦਵਾਂ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਏ, ਉਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਤਾ ਤੋੜ ਦੇਵੇ. In worldly physical world also, when you love someone, you are scared that you should not do anything which will make them break a relationship with you. ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ? Same thing applies to the love of God also, love of Vaheguru also. And they see the word Pao and Pao. Pao is love, Pao is dar. And you're scared. But that scare is different than somebody is trying to scare you, right? It's different. They're two separate things. But Maharaj says, and this is a practical I have seen, people who have not japt the Naam, at the end of their life, they get scared, very scared, ਬੜੇ ਡਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਮਾਂ ਆਉਣ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਨਾ. ਬਟ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਡਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ. ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਚੱਲਿਆ. But who is connected with Vaheguru, who has a love of Vaheguru, they are happy. Kabir Sahib says that Kabir jit marne pe जग डरे मेरे मन आनंद मरने ते ही पाइए पूर्ण परमानंद. That Kabir Sahib says that if some people they are scared that what will happen to them when they are going to die. But Kabir Sahib says, in my mind, I'm in bliss because I know when I will die, I will meet Vaheguru. Which death Kabir Sahib is talking about? Death of a home, death of ego. Because of our ego, we are scared. When the physical death will come, we are scared because of our ego. मेरे नाल की होएगा? What will happen to me? Even जड़ा कोई नास्तिक बंदा है ना, even the person who is an atheist, who doesn't believe in God and all that stuff, or a higher power, or whatever you want to say, right? They also get scared. What if all these spiritual or religious people, they were saying things are right? That thing will come in their mind. ਪੈ ਤੇਰੇ ਡਰ ਅਗਲਾ ਖਪ ਖਪ ਚੀਜ਼ੇ ਦੇ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਖਪਦੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਦੇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਖਪਦੀ ਹੈ. They shiver. They are scared what is going to happen at the end. ਨਾਮ ਜਿਨਾ ਸੁਲਤਾਨ ਖਾਨ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਡਿੱਠੇ ਖੇ. Even if they are sultans, emperors, big emperors, right? Their name is known throughout the world. They're the leaders and all that stuff. Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, I've seen them becoming a dust. They'll be reduced to the dust. Everybody, right? It doesn't matter whether you are believe in cremation or a burial and all, right? The physical body is going to become dust anyway. It doesn't matter. That's why when we ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੋਬਨ ਚ ਹੁੰਨੇ ਆ ਨਾ, ਜੋਬਨ ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ. ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ, enjoy ਉਸ when you are having a worldly fun, especially tamoguni, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकार, right? Having a good food, having, dancing, going to the clubs and parties and all. What do you think? People think about God? No, not at all. Two separate paths. Two separate paths. Totally. One goes to the love of God, love of Vaheguru, and the other is goes to materialistic world. Livtat doira hai. There are two raste, two paths. We have to pick our path. ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆਈ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਗੇਮ ਦੀ ਤੇ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟੀਕਲ ਹੋਈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਵੀ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਆਪਣਾ whatever we are understanding, whatever wisdom of Gurbani we are having, and whatever practical we are doing, right? One thing is learning, just collecting the gyan, collecting the wisdom. But that wisdom is useless if we are not doing the practical. And if you are doing the practical, share it with your friends and family also. Even if somebody is on the deathbed, it is our responsibility to talk about Naam. कोई पता नहीं होता महाराज ने कदों कृपा कर देनी. We don't know when Maharaj will do the kirpa, blessing. I know Gurmukh, right? His neighbor was, you know, about to die, and they knew that he is into spirituality, he teaches meditation and all, right? They were from Hindu family, and the person was very scared. It's but normal when you know that, okay, you don't know because doctors have said you only have one day. He was very scared. Old person from a Hindu family, very scared. This Gurmukh, he went there, he held his hand and he started doing Ra, Ma, Ra, Ma, Ra, Ma, Ra, Ma for whole day with him. After some time, after a few hours and all, he asked him, he said, how you are feeling now? He said, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. I'm not scared. This is how powerful Saas Gras Simran is. If it will be a Muslim person, just hold their hand and do Allah, who, Allah, who. We are all same at the end of the day. This is the duty of a Sikh. That's what Guru Nanak Dev Ji said. Nanak ke kar keval naam. Guruji. Please, Sandeep, do you have question both? Khalsa Fateh.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਭਾਈ ਰਣਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਮੈਂ ਸਟੋਰ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਸੁਣਦਾ ਵੀ ਆ ਕਸਟਮਰ ਸੀਗਾ ਬਟ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਟੁਡੇ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਭੈਣ ਮੇਰੀ ਕਜ਼ਨ ਸਿਸਟਰ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਰੱਖੜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਹੁਣ ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੱਚ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੜਾ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਕੱਕਰ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਜ ਕੱਕਰ ਬਟ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਰੱਖੜੀ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਹੁਣ ਕਾਹ ਤੋਂ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋਇਆ ਐਂਡ ਦੈਨ ਲਾਈਕ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਸੀ ਬਟ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਪਤਾ ਸੀ like when like I have to protect my sister then having to remember her once a year and having Shuster always.
Right. And we all are minds. We are not this physical body, right? So at the end of the day, we are all females. How can we help anybody? Only Vaiguruji can protect us. Only Vaiguruji. And if in the physical world, if we have to protect, you are absolutely right. Guru Sahib gave us the kirpan, a shastra. And even if somebody is not from a Sikh faith, they should, learn some martial arts or whatever, right? We all should learn that. That's what Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, that in the physical world, you will have problems. Learn martial arts, learn something so that in the physical world also you can protect yourself. But at the end of the day, the game, we have to understand that we are not this physical body. Till the time we'll not understand that, it will be difficult. And peace is only going to come with the Sasgrasana. Doesn't matter who you are. Or any meditation. I'll go to that extent also. Even if you're doing some kind of a meditation, peace will come. Start coming. But the real deal is after your mind is empty, thoughtless. What is the next step? Agge ki karna, right? And Guru Nanak Dev Ji define all that stuff. Tell us how to go step by step, slowly, slowly, peacefully, and merge in Vaheguru. I'm also in the path of merging Vaheguru. I've not merged in Vaheguru. But at least we need to start going on that path. It's a slow process, but we have to do it, right? So, eh, ਆਪਾਂ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ, right? And whatever we know, share with others, right?
Yeah.
That's very, very important. That sharing with others on who you are, what you do, what has made you be. I know so many Gurmukhs who used to do drugs before, right? They used to do drugs. And one of the Gurmukh, I hope he's not on the call. I don't know if he is. No, I don't see him today. Anyway, one of the Gurmukh, he told me, he said he was doing the drugs. And one day, and it was outside in the car, cops basically stopped him. And he was like, today, man, he's gone. He's going to get a DUI and whatnot. You know, if you don't know what DUI is, if you're not from America and all, DUI is driving under influence and all. And it's basically spoils your career altogether. But then he was scared. What is going to happen? He closed his eyes. He said he literally closed his eyes. He said, Tan Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, save me. Vaheguru Sache Pasha, oh God, save me this time. I will not do it again. You will not believe it. He said he was surprised. Cop knew he was doing drugs. And cop said, I know you are doing drugs. You are in the car. This is a warning for you. And he let him go. He didn't charge him for the DUI. He was so thankful to Vaheguru. His life changed after that. He said, Adas is so powerful. The Benti is so powerful to this Nirankar, formless God. It's so powerful. He thought, and then he started searching about the path of what is the real path? Sasgra Simran ki He started meditating and all that stuff. Then obviously his life changed. So Vaheguru, this once we realize this, ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਨਾ, that what is the real path, it is beautiful. Somebody will be angry with you, you will not react. You will be doing, you will try to explain them the things in a lovely way, in a love way. But obviously, there will be some people who will not understand and all that because the time has not come. It's not because they are made something different or anything, their time has not come. Everybody is walking, every single person on this world is walking on the path of spirituality. They don't know. Somewhere some are in the back, somewhere in the middle, some are in the front, but every at end goal is everybody is going to merge. May not be in this birth, maybe the next birth, but if we have given this wisdom, then we should understand that final goal is to merge back from where we came. ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਣਾ, ਸਾਡਾ ਮਿਲਾਪ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ, ਉਹ ਹੈ ਰੀਅਲ। And we have discussed about this multiple times. There is a difference between a darshan and a milap. Darshan is when you see Vaheguru Sache Pasha's jyot inside. When you see the jyot. Milap is when you merge. When you merge, you become one. Who merges? Not your physical body, your mind. Your mind is going. Your mind is going to see the darshan. Your mind is going. There's somebody is going to come in front of you physically because he's Nirankar. He's formless. There's no form. Right? आओ जी, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰੀਏ. Let's do ਅਰਦਾਸ ਬੇਨਤੀ in front of ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ that we also can merge back in ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ. Right? So first step is ਸਾਸ ਗ੍ਰਾਸ ਸਿਮਰਨ. ਵਾਹ, listen, Guru, listen. ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, with love. Love is the biggest component. Right? Guru Gobind Singh Ji says, ਜਿਨ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਕੀਓ ਤੇ ਹੀ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਪਾਇਓ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਆਓ ਜੀ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Wa 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 Guru, Guru, Wa 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 Guru, Guru, Wa 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 Guru, Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Va 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 Guru. Antargat Simran. Inside mind should chant, mind should listen. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪਦ ਭੂਲੇ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਜੀ। We'll meet again tomorrow at 5 p.m. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।